G'day everybody, welcome back to Sprouts Tarot. So this is going to be the month ahead reading for May 2025. So this is of course just the usual monthly routine, and at the back of this front card that you see, I've already got an anchoring card for this reading. So the vibe that you're picking up now is a combination of this front energy and also another one that's hiding behind it. Okay, so just take your time and click the card which appears or appeals to you the most, and I'll see you in a little while. Welcome back, group 1. So if you chose this card, Dreams, this is going to be the month ahead, May 2025, a reading for you. I don't know why I keep on sighing. I'm just really strange as a person. Okay, so this card, Dreams, obviously there's two meanings to this card. One is the literal dream of something that you have at night, and the other is goal or ambition. So if you take a look at this card, we're looking outside the window, and this looks like our little Earth, the globe of the world. So right now you're seeing outwards into the real world, thinking about things that you want to do or things you want to be. So you can see this person, she's actually sleeping here and dreaming of this world, but there's also a window formation, which means it's going to be part of her reality. We're looking at some stars here. Okay, so stars, constellations, they've traditionally mapped out the human mind via story form. Okay, so all semantics are here in these archetypes. So basically, this month, you should be formulating maybe a goal of some sort. At least that's what I figure from this baseline card. Now, I got another card to see what this dream relates to, and the card that I drew was the King of Swords, but this was in reverse, and this deck takes reversals. So this is a griffin. It has the body of a lion and the head of an eagle, and traditionally in quite a lot of cultures, Middle Eastern culture, Greek culture, I think, and Egypt, this animal was seen to be a symbol of protection and power and courage, because, I mean, just imagine, you've got the strength of a lion and the agility and the tenacity and the viciousness, and then you've got the keen sense of the eagle, the piercing like vision, and also the intellect. And of course, this sword is being jabbed to the ground, which means it's in use. But this energy is reverse, which means my guess is maybe there's a little bit of apathy going on in your life, or maybe you want some downtime and you're not pursuing that dream or that goal recently. At least that's what it appears on these two energies, but we don't know until we use the tarot to map out a story. And today I got 2 dice here, just in case we need to use it. Maybe we won't, but I just want to keep this around. So if we hit a critical card that needs a number, maybe I'll just throw this in for fun. Okay, so let's see what is going to happen for group 1 for May 2025. So please explain these two energies. Okay. For group, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, for group 1, please give me a significator for group 1, please. May 2025. Okay, it's a King of Wands. Oh, King of Swords, King of Wands. Beautiful. And it's upright. Okay, let's see in which area in your life. King of Wands. Okay. King of Wands. Let's see where. My guess is the self, but I just want to make sure. Okay, King of Wands, where are you, my dear? King of Wands. King of Wands. Whoa, it's not in the south. Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. Are we all the way to the end? Or did I miss? Oh, King of Wands here, right towards the end. Second card towards the end. Okay, so is this health, family, or money then? Okay, let's check this out. Let's look at the story then. But you're upright here, so that's okay. Okay, let's see how many cards we can fit in for our story. Oops, is this? Okay, there we go. All right, let's take a look at our story. Okay, first card starts the series. Okay, please show me what's happening. May 2025 for group 1. Okay. Give me a good story, please. What's happening? Oh. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Okay, what's at the bottom? Oh, beautiful. Oh, I really wanted to use this, but I don't think there's any opportunity to do so. Okay, now why you are asked to dream is because there has been some sort of setback. Now, I don't know how you're managing your emotions at this particular stage, but you need to reignite your passion. You need to temper your temper. Okay, so if you are feeling frustrated and you're expressing that in a very fiery way, you've got to make yourself make sense to others by explaining your frustration logically. Okay, so you're trying to grow something, and it's already something that you're doing. Okay, so either it's a project that you're undertaking and things are already progressing, so you're probably stage 2 or stage 3 of doing this thing, but you are disappointed. Okay, so if you take a look, this turtle is squatting out a lot of eggs here, but then you've got this egg being pierced, so there is disappointment in the progress of your undertaking. You do need to exercise restraint. Now, this is the biggest thing, okay? Because this King of Swords here, this Griffin energy upright is very powerful. But if it's in reverse, it means that there's maybe a power issue of some sort. Okay, so to tackle on a shark like this, the mermaid stands no chance if she was going to just confront this shark head on. However, if she befriends it, this powerful force and the speed of the shark can be leveraged to her advantage. And right now you are facing competition of some sort. And maybe it's a difficult battle. Okay, so you're seeing the situation from the opposite side of the fence. So you've reached a stalemate of some sort, and it's going to be very, very difficult to overcome. Okay, so you've each got your points, your argument, and your team or your opposition. You both believe in your point strongly. And so now, of course, you're in this stage, or you're probably hitting the pocket where you feel as though everybody is attacking you, or that you're alone, or you're skating on thin ice. Because take a look at this little penguin here. Darling looking little penguin, but looking rather despondent. And all the arrows seem to be firing into the direction of this project or your undertaking, okay, that has seen some progress. Because look, the turtle has already laid the egg, so it's not as if you're coming too short or you haven't conceived. You've already conceived, so you're just waiting for these little eggs to burst forth into these cute little sea turtles. But one of the maybe critical eggs, or the egg that you're hoping to be your successor, or the heir to the throne, has been pierced. And so now you've withdrawn. Oh God, I love hermit crabs. They're such darlings. I remember I saw this hermit crab in one of my trips. I think it was to Okinawa somewhere in Japan. And yeah, we were playing with darling little hermit crabs. So now you're in withdrawal phase, and that's why this dream card has come along. It is trying to encourage you to, now this slumber that you have, the images or the messages that are going to come through during sleep time, downtime, is going to be, or it's going to lead you to a direction to break this kind of like gridlock formation, okay, this stalemate. The change is coming, okay, because Wheel of Fortune, generally what is up goes down, what is down goes up. And currently, if you're experiencing all this difficulty, the next turn of this wheel is going to be up. So you are going to regain control. You are going to maybe be more acutely attuned to how to use power, how to vocalize your thoughts, how to control the situation. So this is coming back. But at this particular stage, it does seem as though there is a little bit of friction going on in your life. And this is in the realm of, I don't think it's going to be health so much. It doesn't look like it, but it could definitely be within the family, within finance, or anything that you're currently actually doing that has, it's not within your mind. This is something that you have asset-wise, okay? And it does involve a struggle of two opposing opinions, and it's difficult for you to control the situation, and maybe the way that you're expressing yourself is not optimal for this particular situation. So this is why during this downtime that you're having, when you're like withdrawing back into your own cocoon or in your own little shell, it's time for you to reorient and think of a better way in dealing with this situation. Okay, and because I already have my dice out, I might as well just use it, okay? So, what day in May is there going to be a turnaround in the situation? And I know it's kind of rigged because I'm using 2, so it can't be the 1st of May. Okay, so give me a date. Okay, so we've got 7 or 3rd, 4th. So the beginning of the month of May, there could be a change in this situation, or you could reach an epiphany of some sort in the first week of May that's coming up. Okay, so that's all I have for you today, and best of luck. If you are in some sort of kind of dire situation at the moment, take some time out. I mean, you don't lose when you snooze if you're in this kind of like, you know, difficult situation. So just take some time off and yeah, sleep on it for a little while. Okay, thank you very much for letting me read for you, and I look forward to seeing you again. Bye. Welcome back, group 2. So if you chose this card, family, this is going to be your reading for May 2025. Okay, so what you can see here is a depiction of a typical nuclear family, mum, dad, and 2 kids, okay, walking along this particular journey, which is representative of life. It's full moon, which means now is the time where a result is going to be shown. So what you've been doing maybe for the past few months or years, whatever you're trying to create in the family realm is now available for you to see. So the results are in pretty much. You can see a flock of birds migrating, so they're probably going over towards a new home of some sort. It is heading towards dusk, and so, well, naturally that's how we see the full moon. So it means that maybe just as a whole, I mean, this depiction is wonderful. So it's a secure family going for a walk at night, and their pathway is being illuminated. Okay, so it's a beautiful image, actually. I don't see anything wrong. Why I sounded kind of ominous was simply because, of course, I drew another card to anchor this reading, but I got the 5 of coins here, and this is the story of the little match girl. I mean, those of us who know the story will find this heart-wrenching. For those who don't, it's a story that originated from Denmark, so the deck creator tells me. But this story, we know that she is from a very poor family, and her father has tasked her to sell matches. I mean, that's how they get their income. And of course, it's freezing. She doesn't have proper footwear, no gloves, and she's just shivering in the cold, and nobody's buying her matches. But every match that she lights up to keep herself warm, she can see visions. It's like a mirage of what a loving home should be like for her. So in order to keep her motivated, she gradually uses more and more matches because she's drawn into this other world that now she's been able to create from lighting up these matches. And finally, she's reaching the end of her life, basically, and she lights up the rest of the matches in the batch, and the biggest fire image is that of her grandmother, somebody who genuinely did love her, and the grandmother comes to basically collect her soul to move her to the other side. And so it's such a sad story. This is that heartbreaking story. And you see, and it's with the family card. So just by this alone, it kind of feels as though even if you do have family, maybe there has been some sort of misunderstanding and you feel as though you're left out in the cold and that maybe nobody cares for you much, or people don't understand you in your particular family or group. Okay, but we don't really know until we confirm with tarot. And today I got 2 dice, just in case we need to use them. If I hit on a particular card that requires a number, maybe I'll use that. Okay, so let's try to get our story. This puts me in a somber mood, actually. It's not like a felicitous energy. Okay, let's see what we have. And if you are going through something that's a little heavy, I'm sorry. Let's see what we can get from this reading. Okay, so first of all, give me a significator for group 2, please. Significator card, please. What's the significator for group 2? Oh, there we go. Oh, the sun. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Okay, just to double sure, I'm going to make double sure where this is. I mean, I can have a pretty good guess where this is going to be, but I just want to be fireproof. Oh, pardon the pun. Matches, sun, fireproof. Oh. Okay, where are you, sun? Okay. Where is the solar? There is my sun. Oh, okay. Okay, so there is going to be good news coming for you, because this conflict, well, you got the sun card, so everything's gonna end up being all right. You get the big thumbs up from the universe. Okay, please show me the story. What's happening with group 2 in May? Okay, first card starts the series. Oh, okay. Oh, you're getting some pearls and it's unlocking. Oh, it's ending the series. Good, good, good. Oh, oh, lovely. All right. Now I'm happy. I'm so happy for you now. Okay. All right, what's at the bottom of our deck? Okay. Okay. Things are going to be good at the end of this month, okay? And the conflict that you have is going to be resolved. So this night energy will turn to day, and the coldness that you feel is going to warm up, okay? It's definitely going to get more colorful, because not only is the sun there, the sunfish is there. And the sunfish is looking towards the family realm. So the energy is definitely going to, there's going to be enlightenment in your current situation. Conflict with maybe with someone in your family member. Okay. So the worst part of this kind of situation that you have, it's ending, as you can see. And from this time onwards, this resolution that's going to happen in May is going to move you forward to a new understanding between your family members, or you guys would actually shift in some sort of family dynamic. Okay, so what has been a source of like comfort but boredom or familiarity is going to change, okay, because of what happened that caused this type of friction. And it looks like somebody is going to move ahead with opportunity that has to do with finance, because this is unlocking, like, can you see this little key here? So the pearls are being unlocked. So this conflict could have something to do with actual money, finances, that was keeping the family in some sort of like dire situation. So this 5 of coins could literally be financial issues, but there is going to be a change, because the opportunity to make a change in your financial situation is already here, and you're going to do something about it. Okay, the cycle is ending. Abundance is definitely coming, because 10 of Pentacles, can you see how many pearls there are here? Okay, but you'll be working really hard. Let's not kid ourselves. It's going to be hard work, and the burden will probably rest on one particular member, or maybe yourself. So someone's going to do the heavy lifting. But the financial situation is definitely going to change. And I think the biggest problem with this is, maybe in order for this change to come about, there's a string that's going to be attached to this condition. So maybe for this new job or this new money-making chance, somebody has to leave home. So what that can mean is maybe business travels, or maybe you're going to be placed in a different state. Like, for example, there's work available in a different province, different state, different prefecture, depending on what kind of country system you use. And so maybe somebody has to, quote unquote, leave the nest. I mean, you know, leave the family home. And so because there's been comfort that has led to some sort of kind of more like stagnant or stale energy, this opportunity will change that. Okay, so the comfort of homes is probably going to, there's going to be probably some disruption, because somebody has to go to a new place, it seems. And when that person does go to the new place, of course, you'll be starting all over again, like building foundation, maybe getting furniture for the home. So that's gonna be maybe a little bit tiring. Like it's a little onerous to have to do all those fiddly bits, but yes, somebody will have to do that, and probably you, the one who's viewing this. But the good news is that the change is coming. So this situation is being resolved, and abundance is definitely coming your way. I mean, things look very bright, and let's face it, if you do get sent to another place for work and things go well, I mean, there's nothing to stop you from like importing your family there. So it's not the end of the world, but somebody has to make a fresh start, and that's what this little guy is doing. This little guy needs to leave the current situation, the current dynamic, or the current place in order to get these 10 of Pentacles. So it looks good. I mean, it's not without strings attached, but nevertheless, at least it gets you out of this conundrum, right? Okay, so maybe because I already got them, like I said to group one, I just want to use it. So when can we expect this change? When can we expect this opportunity, this movement towards gains or change in finance? When can we expect this? Oh, okay, so we got a 3 and a 6. Yeah, so 9. So towards the second week. So the second week of May, you're probably going to start either hearing some news or confirmation of this new opportunity. Okay, well, things look good. They're not perfect, but they look good, and good's great. So thank you very much for letting me read for you, and I hope everything turns out well for you, and I look forward to seeing you again. Bye. Welcome back, group 3. So if you chose this card, love, then this is going to be your May 2025 reading. So you can see she's got her eyes closed and she looks very much at peace. She's surrounded by roses, and also it seems as though her third eye chakra is in some sort of operative mode. And I hope she's not holding a mobile phone. Is she swiping left or right? Has she just joined Duet or something? Okay. But seriously, this card is about love, searching for love, wanting love, seeking love. I mean, what else is there to say? Aren't we all? Get in line, sister. Okay, okay, but on a serious note, it came with this card. When I wanted another energy to accompany this one. Now, this is Danae and Perseus leaving her home because of her father's persecution against her child, with the prophecy that he will one day kill her father, his grandfather. So it's a tragic tale, but one that we're all familiar with. That's what a lot of myths are based on. And so she's leaving her current home for a better life or opportunity, or safer one at least. And so she's making this great escape, which means maybe your love situation, maybe you're trying to leave that because of some misunderstanding. But the idea here, especially this card, is to keep your heart chakra open. Don't close it because of a bad experience or even a few challenging experiences, because what is life without love? We all need it. I got 2 lucky dice today, just in case we need it. But what more can I say except, yeah, always, I know it's difficult because I went through something a few years ago, and it is hard to remain chipper. I mean, I was crying picking apples in a supermarket because I was distraught. So, who are we kidding? It's painful, but, okay, we still have to soldier on. And, okay, so let's see what this is all about anyway. Okay, so please give me a significator card for group 3. Please give me a significator. Let's see what this is all about. Okay, so what's the story? Give me a significator card for. Okay, what is this? Oh, King of Pentacles. Oh, treasure. In what area? King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Is that your energy or your partner's energy? Okay. King of Pentacles, let's see. All right, let's go. King of Pentacles. Nope. King of Pentacles. No. King of Pentacles. Oops. Oh, really? Okay, King of Pentacles. Oh, maybe I missed it. Did I miss it? King of Pentacles. Am I daydreaming? Pentacles. Okay. All right. So now, okay, now this is telling you something. Pentacles. King of Cups. King of Pentacles. Oh, here. Relationships. Okay, all right. So you see that mistake that I just made, and I'm not just making excuses for myself. Maybe I am. Okay, but because I missed it, there's something that's missing here. Okay, so you might have missed an important part of this relationship. You need to go back and retrace some steps before you make this final move. If you choose to move away, please go back and check something, because what I just did there, what happens with reading, it's an energy that follows this particular archetype. So what you saw me do there, not only was it a blunder, but it was an intentional one by the universe. Please go back and check something. Okay, so there's still something that you need to go over before you make your final decision. Okay, so let's move ahead with this reading. Okay, please tell me this story. Now I'm intrigued. What is happening to group 3? What is the thing that is unseen? Okay, let's go. Oh, okay, wait, let me get something. Okay, please tell me about this King of Cups. Do you have 2 suitors, my dear? Are there 2 suitors in your life? King of Pentacles and King of Cups. Okay, please clarify the King of Cups, please. Please clarify the King of Cups. Can you tell me anything about the King of Cups? Cups message. Okay. I cannot. No, you saw me, right? You saw me shuffling, right? I'm not making this up. Illumination. Something hidden is coming to light now. You find out about new jobs, opportunities, and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. And it's in relationships. Okay, yeah, something is hidden. Yeah. So you saw what happened with my system when I was trying to find this card, and this confirms it. Okay, something is hidden. Okay. You either have 2 suitors, the rich guy, poor guy thing, or the sensitive new age guy versus the powerful guy, that kind of thing. It could be 2 suitors that are currently in your life, and you feel as though you have to choose one, and so you're kind of waiting. You don't really know what to do at the moment because you're caught up in this anchor that's pulling you up. There's not much that you can do. You feel as though you're rocked by this momentum. So you don't really know what your options are. There is some sort of battle going on. Now, I don't know whether this is because of these two people, these two suitors coming for you, or you're battling one of them because you like the other. But can you see this little salamander fella? So it's surrounded by others who are forcing this salamander to make a choice, or to make an escape, or to fight for something, because there are six other oppositional forces. And can you see this little salamander? It's at the edge almost, so it's coming to that limit of some sort. There is going to be some news coming. Like I was saying, there is something definitely not revealed as yet, because the news is coming, so you can release yourself from this current situation, this hangman. So you are gonna find relief, because information is definitely coming towards you, and only then can you make your decision. Because currently, right now, what it looks like is you don't feel you have an option, so you're basically making do with alternatives which are not really to your liking. Because if you take a look at this lovely little cute crab, this is not its home. Okay, this is just a broken bottle, but it's pretending this is the new shell that fits it. I mean, take a look at it. It's got like sharp edges that can injure this poor little crustacean. So it's not optimal, but what else can it do? It's so vulnerable during this stage as like a maybe soft shell crab, that it needs some protection. So this is why it's latched on to this broken bottle. And I think that's kind of how you feel. But I don't know if this is due to this other one of these people making you feel that way. But yeah, you are forced to make a decision of some sort regarding this particular issue. And the Knight of Swords is taking flight. And so this is that journey. Yeah, I think you will likely choose the option to leave. Either leaving this dynamic, if it does involve two suitors, but if it doesn't, it is basically, but it should, because it came up in the relationship pile. So this is definitely a relationship, or your own feelings. If it isn't two suitors, then you're pretty much weighing up your happiness or your emotion versus like a money situation. So on the one hand, there's promise of riches, but then on the other, maybe it's a disruption to your peace, or to your kind of like the environment of happiness or security that you've made for yourself. Yeah, but it's strongly towards love. This is why, I mean, the theme of this particular group is love, and it is seeking it. So I guess it is a choice between two. And right now, maybe you cannot decide, and it's not the correct time to decide until you get this missing piece of information, okay? So please wait. Something is coming, okay? Something is coming. Information is coming your way in order to allow you to make this decision. So I know things look precarious. It seems as though you're being pushed on the edge, but just wait a little, okay? So they're not gonna pelt you across the head. Just wait a little while before you make your decision. Okay, so now we can really legitimately use my dice. Yay! Okay, so please tell me, when will this kind of happen? Can we get a rough timeline for when this message, this hidden aspect, will be revealed? Okay, so we've got 7 again. This is same as group 1's, but then again, there's limited option with any of these. Okay, so it could happen in the first week. Okay, so either the 3rd, 4th, or the 7th of May. Or the 34th of May. Okay, no. Yeah, so there's no other number possibilities. I mean, I like that joke. Yeah, so maybe the first week of May, similar to group 1. Okay, so yeah, that's all I have for you. So if you are trying to decide between the jellyfish or the turtle, please wait for the information to come in. It will help you make the decision better. And if you are thinking about leaving something, also please wait, because this information will probably be relevant in your decision making. Okay, so that's all I have for you for the month of May. And thank you very much for allowing me to read for you. And I look forward to reading for you again sometime in the future. Thank you. Bye.